Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Unboxing the Underground. I'm Llama of the Lotus. Today's package comes from another Michigan native, the homie Bakelow. Some of you may have heard of him, some of you may not, and that's okay. He did just recently drop his newest album, Spirals. We're actually going to be getting into some of that here today. This one's actually my top track on here, Uzumaki. Badass song, also featuring another Michigan homie, Zitro. This one actually initially came out as a single back in 2023, I believe. So this track itself might not be new, but this is its appearance on the full album. But we'll see how many tracks we get into today. The other ones I really like are like Spack and Dirt on My Face, which also has Insane E on the track. Now the intro that leads into Spiraling Down, you should listen to that together, because it definitely leads right into that second track, which is really nice. And then the other one I really like is Words of Violence. He also has a series of shows coming up with Anybody Killa on the Killamania Tour. I believe May 13th is going to be the next show, and that's going to be at Lansing. I want to say Max Bar. There's another show on the 14th, and then throughout, I think through the end of May. But I believe May 14th is in Westland, also with Insane E on that same show at the Token Lounge. But I will also throw that flyer up here and provide it in the description and stuff, so you guys can go secure tickets, or at least get additional information to see what shows might be close to you, if at all. So I'm sure he'll be doing some of the tracks from this to support the album too, which will be nice, because there's a lot of fucking heavy fucking tracks on here. Damn thing hits like a fucking grenade. Alright, but let's get into this. Just so you guys know, this is not his first full length. I want to say Misunderstood Mind State. Shit. 2012, 2013. Probably 2013. And then the other one that I knew of for a while was Monster. I think that was 2018. So this is be his third, and I think he's got a couple EPs as well. Let's get into the small stuff here first. And then we got the flyer. And then there's that same flyer I'll be putting up here, so you guys can see it. Pause it if you need to. Check it out. I'll provide links too. Yeah, so the 13th through the 30th, ending in Ohio. And again, that's the same show that Insane E will be on as well. Alright. This one is floating away, but I'm going to go back to a different track here. Since I have yet to open this, I can't just rip it and just have it ready to play for you guys. I'll go to Words of Violence. And there's also like a ton of really cool features on here. Besides Insane E, there's also another Michigan homie, Lyte. You've got Donnie Menace, Skwynts, Blaze Ya Dead Homie, and there's quite a few other ones. Just trying to remember all the stuff kind of pushes other things out of the way. But let's see what else is in this guy. Oh, that's sweet. Whitney Payton flyer and Bakelow on the opposite side. That's pretty sweet. I like that image. Right, what else? Alright. Yep, we got the album. That is a sweet graphic too. Let's see if I can get into the light so you guys can actually see it a little bit better. I'll probably end up throwing an image up on the screen too. Might as well just cover it with a straight digital one. I'm not sure if he's also going through Killamania or not. Most of the scene does. It's a really good place to get shit done on the cheap. And little waste since it's printing on demand. Looks like not a digipack, but like a bifold cardboard. That's sweet though. And then here you got the inside. It's like we got the track listing plus details, see like who's on vocals, who's on production, and stuff like that, like liner notes. That's cool. I really like that on the disc. He's just falling through that spiral. That's pretty sweet. That'd be a cool to do as a picture disc vinyl. I think that'd be pretty sweet. How many tracks total was this one? 14. But then we got the back. Then we just got like the track list that goes around the spiral here, which is pretty sweet. But that pretty much wraps up what's going on with Bakelo right now. I'm not sure if he's also in the middle of writing anything or not. I don't know how much writing one can get done on the road. So hopefully we'll hear a follow-up to this guy, I don't know, soon. But there's never any rush. As far as anything I've got going on, I think that this was the last thing I was waiting to come in and get into that's actually related to music. I do have something that's ICP related, kind of old, but small. Got an action figure. It's not like I haven't done figures on here before. Jewel Thief, that's the one that's currently playing it. We'll probably not get through the whole track. Actually, we will not get through the whole track. I got a couple lost episodes I can work on here and there. I might just use them as like filler episodes in between other things. Like if I feel I haven't posted in a while, I'll throw one up. I think I have like 3 of them I can work on. Basically, these lost episodes did get lost for a moment, but we couldn't upload them because when I was trying to do my multiple camera stuff through this PC I have down here in the basement, which apparently it's dated as hell. There's not even any support for my graphics card on it anymore. But I'm currently building a new PC which will replace my main one, which will replace this one. So once I get that PC down here, I'll start messing with the multicam stuff again. But what had happened was something with the audio and the video didn't line up. Audio kept cutting out. So what I'm currently doing is making some overdubs for them. Just kind of talking about what I'm getting into while still listening to music at the same time. Because I like to do that. Kind of like a showcase style. You know, make it more about the artist than myself. But I have a few of those in the works. Hopefully. They were on a flash drive, and then I misplaced that flash drive for a while, then I recently found it again. It just sucks having like 20 flash drives around the house. That's going to change too with this new build. But I think that's it. If I end up getting anything else in noteworthy, I'll be sure to make a video of it, or wait till I have a few things and get into a few different things from a few different places. But you should go check out some of the stuff that Bakelo's got going on. I will provide links to anything that I can. Store, tickets, Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music, Facebook. I'll put all that in there, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.